Remember that summer 12 years ago? The little uncle who is better in the city. Come to Gudin's house as a guest. Well, I brought a sweat-absorbing thing when I came here. What is it called? Cat shit coffee. Gudin was shocked when he heard this name. The people in the city are foreign in their hearts. Eat a poo and feel so awesome. But the dog who is full of curiosity wants to know. Why is cat shit still so expensive? Stealing coffee cans. I bought myself a bottle. But I didn't expect the taste to get better and better. When the dog comes to his senses, a full can has been dried up by him. If your father finds out, he made all the coffee. His father's big hand. Guaranteed to make him 8 years old. 8 years old next year. Hey ha ha ha. The desire to survive inspires the dog's head to vibrate back and forth. The light of wisdom illuminates the dog egg again, lying in bed that night. The dog's eyes are as big as a cow cannon. It can't be turned off no matter what. So Gudin sneaked into the kitchen again at night. He emptied a can of beans out of the cupboard. Except for the lighter color. It doesn't seem any different from that coffee. Isn't there the most important thing you haven't done yet? Without a cat, don't you still have a big white in the backyard? The dog egg slipped into the pigsty again. I dumped all the beans into the grass. After doing all this, he drove back to his room and slept peacefully. The next morning, dog eggs rushed to the pigsty. I was almost sent away without being smoked by the pig manure. Damn it, Dubai. How can you be so good today? We can't help it. The dog had to put his underwear on his head. The sour taste and pig manure neutralize each other. Fight poison with poison. Gudin endured and collected pig manure. Coffee beans. Go back to the kitchen and look at the beans in your hand. I just planned to rinse it with water and then grind it into powder. Just then, suddenly heard, the dog egg father shouted that my son is so big. Quickly put that value. 3.1 for 159 to 61 grams cat shit coffee, please come up. Moisturized the village chief's throat. Gudin was startled when he heard the sound. He quickly stuffed the collected beans into the jar. He walked out. Papa sees this. Grab the jar and invite the village chief to see the reward. The village chief looked at it and said again and again, but he was still envious. Coffee is really advanced. Dad Gudin was taken aback when he heard it. I clearly remember it was black powder. Why is it now in the shape of a bean? The dog father had a bad premonition. Dog egg takes a step back. It's like stepping directly on the heart of the dog father. But the arrow is on the line and has to be fired. Finally ground the beans into powder. The dog eggs are also brought, and the warm pot is poured with hot water. This monocarbon is heated. Immediately, a pungent stench filled the air. The smell of an elephant boat. I almost didn't add a spirit to the dog egg father. Just then, this smell. The smell of life. With the unique fragrance of the earth, it's exactly the same as what I usually drink at home. This unique dense taste, and a little bit of bitterness in the back. Sure enough, it's cat shit coffee. Come on Dad, you drink too. Dad Gudin wants to die at this time. The smell is so familiar, how could he not know? But the village chief tried every means to persuade him not to drink. Dad can only bite the bullet. He looked up and covered himself, holding back the feeling of vomiting. Quickly asked the village chief what's going on today. Nothing. I'm just here to care about the breeding of sows in the village. So he went straight to the pigsty. Dad dog's hind feet just entered the pigsty. I saw that the village chief had been smoked, fainted in the pigsty. Big white S next to it. He kept spraying at the village chief. Dog egg dad rushed up quickly, just output it to the village chief's people. At least the old man pulled it back. The village chief who woke up wiped his face. A bean suddenly appeared in his hand. Why does this bean look familiar? Just then, village chief's stomach suddenly growled. It seems that croton worked. Then, there was a loud bang with lightning speed. An auspicious cloud spewed out. Dad Gudin just looked up and wanted to find the village chief. Suddenly his stomach. He also began to rumble. To one launch. There were 2 more stars in the sky that day, and later it was said that the village chief was involved in this. Cancelled the minimum allowance for Gudin's family. I'll fill him up with a like.